Hello. I got back from the Saline Valley late last night. I gotta run a couple errands here. Boy, am I beat up. It's gonna take me a couple days to recover from all this. Van needs a bath. I gotta clean up the interior, sort some things out. But I just wanted to add a little preamble here to the video you're about to watch, which is us. When I say us, I'm talking about the world famous, lovable, vivacious, super witty Wonderhussy. She was my co-pilot for this ride, and it was awesome. She's awesome, and just want to set you up for what you're about to watch, and then stick around towards the end here, so you catch a little news about what you'll see on her channel in a few weeks.
The consequences of steel pass is you break your rig, you pop the tire.
I see.
So, but the chances of you, if you're an idiot, then yeah, right? But if you're not an idiot, it's actually really easy to do. So, and then that's why I say it's kind of easy.
Width comes into play on Lippin Cod too, because it's narrow and you're like hanging off the edge, or no?
I
was just talking to somebody who said there was only like 3 inches off the edge, and they were freaking out. They were, oh, you get out, I'll just get out and walk, you go.
I think.
So we are. What are we doing right here?
Steel pass.
This is called Steel Pass.
Yeah. You gotta have balls of steel for this one.
All right.
You're gonna get a real feather in your cab if you do this.
Well, we're doing it.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I'm just saying.
I'm just a negative.
We're starting, and this is my first little shot of the beginning of this clip. So for all you guys watching right now, I'm going to stitch a bunch of clips of this trail together. I'm going to try to capture the hard parts, and then hopefully we'll get some footage of the van. I know everybody's asking me for that. It's hard because I'm usually by myself, and I'm too lazy to get out and set up a tripod. But this time it's going to happen, so stay tuned. It was pretty technical, but I just now turned the camera on because I wasn't thinking about it. We've got Wonderhussy in the passenger seat here.
Hi.
Ooh. Yeah, this is serious.
Yeah, focus, Mike.
I didn't get to watch him if he went through here or if he went around there, so.
No, he went through here, man. Let's see his tracks.
I'm gonna go through this narrow spot right between these big rocks. There we go. Turn this way, avoid that rock. There we go. And then.
Hi, thanks for taking me along.
If anybody wants to offer me a lot of money for this seat, start the bidding now.
I'm real sweaty.
Palm trees with snow on the mountains.
Walking for a while and get more.
Walk on the other side of this wash. This will be good. this is a little bit nuts. There's that tall rock right there. I'm gonna try to put my wheel on it. That was that. Now you see there's a cairn over here?
Uh-huh.
I was thinking on that road when you're coming up to Saline Springs, where that right-hand turn is, that it seems like I missed
Oh,
it.
was a really big rock stack?
No, there should be though.
Oh,
Like somebody should put
right,
one
yeah,
there.
yeah.
That couldn't really be a problem for male dogs. I mean, it happens all the time. You know, they get an erection, they're laying in the dirt or the sand. You know,
I needed to have the word erection on this little video clip. It was perfect.
and that's what they like.
Do you want me to ask you or anything, or?
Sure.
Okay. So, Mike, we just had to stop. I saw you had the hood up. What was going on?
I'm picking this delicious beef jerky out of my teeth. It's like good 2 times.
Mmm.
Thank you, Wonderhussy. So
You're welcome.
what happened was we went through this very technical section. It was very tight. Remember I was telling you how I was avoiding hitting the side of the vehicle with those big boulders? So it was a climb, and it went way off camber to the left, and then there was a quick twist to the right and a climb, and then an over thing. And we got to this level surface, and we pulled over to look, and I heard gurgle, 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 and I saw this coolant coming out of the front of the vehicle. And of course I got scared, and I thought radiator hose for sure. But it was hard to tell, and I went and looked at the overflow, and I opened the cap, and I noticed that the overflow was filling way high. And I went and I looked at the gauge. The truck was off, but it was at 260 temperature. So actually that happened before I took the cap off. Then I took the cap off the overflow, and I noticed that the temperature went down a bit. And then I started the engine, and the temperature went back down to normal. So what I'm suspecting happened was that technical part with the high part, the down part, the off camber, the sudden jolt to the right, and the climb was too much, and probably put like an air bubble in the line, and so the coolant couldn't circulate. That's all I think it was. But I'm mentioning it because that could happen to you too, so don't panic. Let the engine sit for a minute, take the cap off your coolant overfill, and watch what happens. Oh, maybe that's not it yet. It just looks like 2 rocks right there.
That's probably soon now.
That would be a
What
good-
is that same color?
That would be a good spot if you were here to park and like camp in here, I
Yeah,
suppose.
good.
Maybe not. You know, yeah, the shadow threw me off.
Well, we're getting close.
Yeah, that's not it. Oop, let's watch these big ass rocks.
Be careful.
Where do they call this place again? Steel Canyon?
Steel Pass, and this is
Steel
Dedekara Canyon. Or Dedekara, I'm not sure how you pronounce it.
Yeah, this is serious.
What? Look at that! Astro Hill!
Hey, Sarah. This is pretty hardcore. It's a major step, so first time doing something like this. Let's hope we don't break something.
How do you feel?
Pretty good, but this next one is what I'm nervous about.
Oh, he's nervous about.
All right. I feel like I should drive that way. Well, no, there's no way. I gotta go that way. I think I went the wrong way. I don't know if I could back up over this. I was following him. I should have went that way. That's what I'm trying to do. That was rough. Just a quick inspection here. Oh, I hit something. Everything looks okay. That was nuts, Sarah. Well,
What you said? This isn't your grandma's meeting camp.
I call it a mid-size van.
A mid-size van, I guess. Yeah, because it's bigger than like a. Oh, like if I need a date to a wedding or something.
Well, also, hang on. This is cool. I didn't know they had sand dunes up here.
Oh man, yeah. You've seen it all today. Man, you're probably gonna sleep like a log when you get home today. After all this.
Especially after I have a little episode on my sofa.
Yeah. Well, you're after the last couple nights not sleeping well and everything. You get out your coconut oil. You'll sleep like a log.
These are, I think, the Eureka sand dunes. I just parted ways with Wonderhussy and the fellas. And I'm on my way out. Got a couple turns here out in the desert. I got to find the 168 that'll give me the 395, and then dump down to the 14 right into LA. That was Steel Pass. I didn't shoot a lot here on this, but Wonderhussy, she did. She got out of the van. There was a couple real technical steps that I'm sure most people would be scared to death of, especially with an Astro van. I wouldn't try that going up, but going down, not so bad. You'll see in her video, it's probably gonna be about 3 weeks from the time this one gets posted. She got that. She got out, recorded it. The guy ahead of me has a much more capable vehicle. And he went to the right at one point and went down a giant step. And when I went to that point, I realized I couldn't do it. I had to put it in reverse. Getting it out of that spot in reverse, I was very tight to the canyon wall. That was the sketchiest part of the whole thing. After I got, boom, I went down those steps. That was fine. So yeah, I took the South Pass in to the Saline Valley, which was, there were some technical spots to that. Mostly it just gets monotonous because it's just kind of hardcore the whole way. And you guys saw that in the beginning. I spent Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today's Monday, so like 4 or 5 days there. Had a great time. Didn't really wear clothes the whole time. I spent most of my time naked in a hot tub or with a towel wrapped around my waist. I met a bunch of really cool, nice human beings. It was pretty awesome, and I'm going to be here again. But the main thing is, this van is no joke. Now we'll see. I'm not home yet. I hit something on the bottom. I looked. I didn't see anything wrong when I had it in reverse. So as I was saying, I hit something with the chassis with this thing. I think it was probably the I don't know, the shock mount on the rear or something when I was backing up at one point. But other than that, it's been pretty good. I had that one issue with leaking some fluid for a moment. I don't know if I mentioned this on here, but we went on this off-camber section, and I think I got like an air bubble in there, and it was backing fluid up in the reservoir and overflowing. And I shut the vehicle off, and then I opened the overflow lid, started back up, and everything went back to normal. Before the drive, I noticed the side door, we're getting a little tight here, a little wide here, a little tight here, a little wide and low here. So I'm gonna have to do an adjustment with the door, maybe get some new parts for that, make it work better. The inside of the van's pretty dusty. I'm not stoked about that. Sarah was so nice and complimentary. She loves the van. She shot a lot of content of it. She was complimenting on how clean it was on the inside. So, Saline Valley, good time. But you need to be a good driver, and you need a vehicle that's pretty capable. If you've got an all-wheel drive, maybe, be fine. There are some people got out here in two-door sedans, but they beat them up. A quality tire that you can air down. In particular, if you can choose an LT tire, a light truck tire that has 10-ply sidewalls, because I heard several stories of people blowing out sidewalls on their way into the Saline Valley. On the way here, I did stop in Death Valley on the bottom there and got a map to get up there. The park ranger told me at that time that it was closed, all the roads were closed, you can't go up there. It's a $6,000 tow to get you out. And I got there, it was fine. So, yeah, I got to get out of here. I got to hit the road. I got to get home. I got to get a good night's sleep, and I got to get back to my actual life. But, once again, the good news is, and there's still more work to do. This is not over. It's not over. But the van is badass, and it's doing what I designed it to do, and it did things on this trip that a lot of people didn't think it could do. Which makes me very happy. I'm not going to get cocky. On it. I'm not going to try to push this too hard, but pretty stoked. So once again, have a great day. Be good to one another. Thank you for being here. Subscribe to Wonderhussy's page. Watch her. She is awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next one. airing up the tires. So I got the wrong instructions. I was told to look for this dirt road up here, and I passed it by 3 miles. It wasn't there. Came back, talked to a guy here. He had a map and told me just stay on this. It'll take me right to the 163, I think, and then 395. It's just about 20 miles. I got a little less than a quarter tank, so I'm hoping I can make it. Another 13 miles or so before I get to gas. I'm just climbing out of Death Valley here. I was just coming around this bend, and I had to slow way down, and then I see that, and that guy wasn't paying attention, man. He's rolled that thing. And I have to tell you, hang on a second here, on this trip, right, with all these people every day at the hot springs there were people coming in with new stories of wrecks on the trail, blown out tires, people trying to work on their rigs on the side, people turning around because it was too rough. So I'm just telling you, man, it's serious. Just because you see me doing this out here and I'm not looking all scared or anything, and I'm not really, because, you know, I've been doing this stuff for so long. I'm not the anxiety type, you know, when I'm off-road or whatever. Actually, everybody was kind of commenting on that. So I just go full send, man. But I'm eyeballing it. But you really, 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 really need to be careful out here. You know, you need to be focused. You shouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. So, got a guy coming up in the other direction here, but I'm about to, he just pulled off the road. Hang on a second.
You're going in such a hurry.
Holy cow, look at that.
You made it.
I was just thinking about you guys.
We're here.
How was it?
What are you doing?
We went on a run.
Well, we were going to go up and get some snow and come back, but we decided to go into town and get more stuff.
I just saw a wreck, so I did a little video, and I'm almost on empty. I'm hoping I can reach a gas station.
Oh, it's all downhill from
Big
here.
pine.
Big Pine.
Well, I'm like a couple miles away.
Yeah, you want me to follow you?
I don't know. How many miles you think?
It's all down.
I posted my motorcycle almost all the way there. It's all
All right.
downhill to.
All right, I'm sure I'll be all right.
68, and then probably, I don't know, maybe 5-7 miles.
All right.
Good enough. Want me to follow you?
5 to 7 miles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be okay. I gotta have at least a gallon in here. Listen, I'll see you guys later. It was a pleasure meeting. I can't believe I saw you on the road like that.
I know, weird.
You're on video. I hope you don't mind.
Hi, everybody.
How was the
All right, how'd you guys like that video, huh? The vivacious and sexy and super quirky, smart, incredible, awesome human being that is Wonderhussy. Super awesome. She was enamored by the Astro van, and that's why, you know, she really wanted to go on that ride. And, you know, she shot all this great footage, which is awesome. And I got to tell you, you know, that was a hardcore stretch of trail there, that Steel Pass. And the only reason I went for it was because of all the really kind people I met while I was there that have decades of hardcore 4x4ing experience and have been going to that particular area for decades. And I looked at their rigs and ad nauseum discussed all the improvements and really scoped it out. And they did that to my rig, and they were real impressed with the choices I had made. And what are you doing, man? What are you doing? And LA driving again. And that, coming from people that I could tell do this more than I've been doing it, that meant something. And because this vehicle now, I've proven that the improvements and the choices that I made were correct, it's egging me on to make some more improvements in this thing, in particular the skid plate, so that's going to come pretty soon here. and I'll be doing more of this stuff. I'm really excited about that. But I really just wanted to get on here and add an ending to this. You see my blank around, you can pull up a little bit there instead of eating your lunch in your car. So like I eating soup with a spoon once. So what I want you to do is I want you to subscribe to Wonderhussy's channel, and I want you to pay attention, because in the next few weeks she's going to be doing, she'll be posting the videos that she shot on me. She did one of me at camp where she went over what my camp set up in the van, and also, again, she shot all this footage of Steel Pass. She got out of the van and showed it. I don't even know what it looks like. Once I knew she was doing that, in the back of my mind, I knew I didn't really have to get out and try to shoot mine that way, because I trust her so much, and she's better at this than I am, let's face it. And I know that the footage that she captured it's got to be epic, and I think it sounded like she was having a lot of fun when she shot it. So if you like me, and you like being here, and you like this channel, and you like what I did with this van, you've been following along, and you really want to see it perform, then subscribe to Wonderhussy's channel and keep an eye out, because I'm going to be doing it. I'm excited to see it myself. Thanks again for being here. Be good to one another. I'll catch you guys